Hello students, how are you all? Hope all of you are well. So in the second lecture of standard 8th of subject science, again I am welcoming you. So in the third lecture I am welcoming you. In the second lecture what we had discussed, let's summarize within a 2 to 3 minutes. So in the first lecture we had started what is the combustion, types of combustions, conditions necessary for the complete combustion, and in the second lecture we had already discussed on the topic of flame, structure of flame, and many other topics. Now here in this particular lecture, what we will study in this lecture, so here in this first and second lecture our combustion part is completed there. Our combustion part was completed there. In this lecture, from upcoming lectures, we are going to deal about the fossil fuels or fossil fuels, we can say. So combustion is over there, and in this lecture we are going to move on the another topic. We are going to learn the another topic, and it is fossil fuels. So what are the fossil fuels or fossil fuels? We can it pronunciated as a fossil fuels or fossil fuels. So how it is formed, what is fossil fuel, what is the concept behind of it, how it is generated inside the earth, how it can be produced. So let's learn one by one that we are discussing now how fossil fuels are generated. So fossil fuels are formed by buried remains of plant and animals over millions of years. Means before millions of years, the animals, the plants which are existing at that time, it gets buried, it gets burned, and the buried remains will get depleted inside the soil. And when the buried remains goes inside the soil, it can generate the dust and sand. Mud, it forms a mud type of material, sand type of materials, and then after it will generate the fossil fuels. So it is formed by the buried remains of plant and animals. जो plant and animals जो डेथ हो गई उस टाइम पे, सो उनके जो buried remains बचे थे, जो पार्ट्स थे, प्लांट के पार्ट्स थे, वो धीरे धीरे क्या हुआ, अर्थ क्रस्ट में नीचे की तरफ मूव करने लगे. एंड जैसे ही वो नीचे की तरफ गए, सो वहाँ पे एक जगह पे कलेक्ट हो गए, एंड देन this will form fossil fuels. So fossil fuels are generated. This is the process of long time. It cannot generate within 1 to 2 days. This is the 300 to 400 million year ago process. This is the process which was happened before 300 and 400 millions of years. So this is the concept, and this is the fossil fuels. For examples, coal, petroleum and natural gas. These are the examples of fossil fuels that we all aware about this. What is coal? What is petroleum? That we are using petrol, diesel, kerosene. Natural gas. So these are the fossil fuels. This is not generated by the one day of process. This is generated by long time duration. It can take long time of period. So how fossil fuels can be differentiated? How fossil fuels can be differentiated? So it differentiated on the basis of occurrence. On the basis of occurrence, कहाँ से and कौन से मीडियम से ये वहाँ से निकलता है. So fossil fuels can be differentiated as a two types. It is differentiated on the basis of source. So first source is renewable natural source, renewable recreation, we can say regeneration, renewable natural source, and second is non renewable natural source. So fossil fuels are categorized as a two types: renewable natural source, it depends on the, and second one, these are the non-renewable natural source. So first of all we will learn about the renewable natural source. So renewable natural sources are available in limitless supply. You can use at any quantity, in any quantity. It is limitless. Stock is limitless. So you can use as per your requirement. So renewable natural sources, it can generate again, फिर से वो generate हो जाएगा. So these are available in limitless supply. You can use in your desired quantity and do not get depleted over time. So renewable type of natural sources are available in limitless supply and do not get depleted over time. जैसे जैसे समय जाएगा वो ख़त्म नहीं होते. So do not get depleted over time. For example, wind. At this time you can use at any desired quantity, in any desired quantity of wind energy. It can generate again on the next day. Wind, water and sunlight. So these are our renewable natural sources. What about the non-renewable natural resources? So non-renewable natural resources are available in limited supply. Means stock is limited. It can be depleted over time. कुछ समय बाद अगर आप कंटिन्यूसली उसका यूज़ करते रहो तो वो कुछ समय के बाद ख़त्म हो जाएगा. It gets depleted. So non-renewable natural resources are available in limited supply. Means stock is limited and get depleted over time. It depends on our consumption of that type of natural resources. It depends our consumption. If you are continuously using it, so it can be depleted over a time. It can be depleted over a certain time of period, after 10 hours, after 15 hours, after 50 hours, you can say. Examples are fossil fuels, and in fossil fuels, coal, petrol, diesel, these are the fossil fuels. And it can be, if you are using continuously, this is generated by the long time of period. And if you are continuously using it, then it can be depleted over a certain time period. So these are the fossil fuels. What is fossil fuels? That we had completed here. Now we are moving to the another topic, and it is coal. And we are going to learn about the first fossil fuel, and it is coal. So what is coal? We already observed blackish color, solid substance. So it is a black or brownish solid fuel. This is a blackish or brownish solid fuel. It is physical state of that coal is solid. So that's why it is a black or brownish solid fuel. It contains carbon along with sulfur. कार्बन, उसके अंदर कौन कौन से सब्सटेंसेस होते हैं? कार्बन, सल्फर, नाइट्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन एंड हाइड्रोजन. दीज आर दी कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ कोल. So these substances, these elements are present inside the coal. Coal is mostly mined in Bihar. Out of 100%, 80 to 85% of coal is coming from the one state, and it is Bihar. Most probably it will be 70 to 80% coming from the Bihar. So it is mined in Bihar. Jharkhand which is nearest to the Bihar. So in that state it is also mining now. West Bengal, Chhattisgarh and Orissa. So these are the states in which coals are mining at this current time. So these are the stats that you have to remember. So this is information about the coal. Now when we mine the coal from the earth crust, there are the varieties of coals we obtain, lots of varieties. So how coal is categorized, what types of coals we obtain here? So coal, types of coals, there are the total 4 types of coals based on percentage of carbon in particular amount of particular type of coal. Based on percentage of carbon, it can be categorized. So first type of coal is peat. First type is peat. It is a basic form of coal. You can create at your home. Take a wood and burn it halfly. हाफली बर्न इट मीन्स आपको कंप्लीट बर्न नहीं करना है, कंप्लीट बर्न नहीं करना, हाफ बर्न करके उसको रख देना है. सो यू विल ब्लैकिश कलर सॉलिड सब्सटेंस दैट दिस इज पीट. सो इट इज़ अ बेसिक फॉर्म ऑफ कोल. परसेंटेज ऑफ कार्बन, कितने परसेंटेज उसमें रहते हैं कार्बन के? देयर आर दी वेरी लेस परसेंटेज, दिस इज 10% ऑफ कार्बन इनसाइड द पीट अवेलेबल. Produces more smoke, it generates lots of smoke when you ignite it, means it is very high pollutant in nature. Used for domestic purposes and used for most probably in a cooking purposes that we use in our villages, that is used in our villages for the domestic purposes. So this is the first basic form of coal, it is peat. Then second type is anthracite. Second type of coal is anthracite. It is the best variety of coal. Standard form of coal is anthracite. Percentage of carbon in anthracite is 96%, means it is the purest form of carbon. उसके अंदर 96% कार्बन अवेलेबल रहता है. प्रोड्यूसेस लेस स्मोक, इट हैज़ द हाई वैल्यू ऑफ कार्बन परसेंटेज, दैट्स वाई इट जनरेट्स लेस स्मोक एंड इट इज़ यूज्ड फॉर हीटिंग पर्पसेस. मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इन आवर पावर प्लांट्स एंथ्रेसाइट्स आर यूजिंग नाउ. Third type is bituminous type of coal. It is a best than lignite and peat. Lignite and peat से, this is peat and this is lignite, उससे बढ़िया वाला ये coal है. This is the best one from the peat and lignite. Percentage of carbon is 65% are available in bituminous. Produces less smoke as compared to the peat and lignite, and it is used in our thermal power plants which is generating electricity, which are generating electricity. Inside that power plant, it is used for the heating purposes to heat the water amount to generate the vapor. So this type of coal, bituminous type of coal, is used inside our thermal power plants. And fourth type of coal is lignite. It is a medium variety of coal. It is a medium variety of coal. Percentage of carbon is just only 38%, and smoke produces. It can generate the smoke, but it can generate less smoke as compared to the peat. Used for domestic purposes as well as industrial purposes. So this type of coal is used in a domestic purposes for cooking, and in some types of industries these are uses. So these are the information about the fossil fuels. In first fossil fuel we will discuss here coal, types of coals. Now we are moving on the another topic, how coal is formed and what are the substances inside the coal that we are discussing here. So let's look. Now, formation of coal. How coal is formed? So let's look. Over 300 to 400 millions ago, the buried remains of plant and animals got down into the soil or into the our earth crust. So suppose this is our earth surface. Over 300 and 400 millions year ago, the plants which are existing, the animals which are existing, it gets died, and the buried remains jo bacha, it gets settled down inside our earth. These buried remains, when go inside our earth crust, these buried remains forms mud and sand. So this will form, it goes inside. So after certain time period, these buried remains got converted into sand and mud. Sand ban gaya, mati ban gayi. Then under high temperature and pressure, we know that when we move in this direction from earth's surface, so it can be generated, it can create the high temperature and high pressure. So under high temperature and high pressure, this sand and mud, it gets dried up. So under high temperature and pressure, the buried remains get turned into brownish type of material known as a peat. So first form of coal is formed there. When the pressure and temperature will be maximum, that sand and mud gets dried up, and that sand and mud gets converted into brownish type of material that was known as a peat. When the layer which is deposited on peat, so peat ये form हुआ, this is the basic form of coal. When the layer deposited on peat, this will form lignite type of coal. So peat यहाँ पे form हुआ, peat के ऊपर दूसरे जो layers form हुए कार्बन के, this will form lignite type of coal. And the simultaneously if would form, it would form bituminous and anthracite types of coals. So again, layer deposited on lignite, this will form bituminous. Layer deposited on bituminous, it will form anthracite type of coal. So this is the formation of coal. How coal is formed? Anthracite, first of all, buried remains gets converted into sand and mud. Sand and mud gets converted, it gets dried up and it gets converted into peat. The layer which is deposited on peat, it will form lignite. The layer which is deposited on lignite, it will form bituminous. The layer which is deposited on bituminous, it will form anthracite. So these are the formation of coals, how coal is formed. This is the procedure. Now about the coal, this is the last topic which are going to learn here. After that we will move on the second fossil fuels, and it is petroleum in the upcoming lecture. So this is the last topic. Useful products from the coal. Does the coal has any type of products? So we know that when coal is heated at 1000 degrees Celsius, it is very high temperature. When it is heated at this temperature, the useful products are formed such as coke. So this is the first product. Coal, gas, it can generate the gas. And third one, this is coal tar. So three types of products we obtain when we heat the coal at 1000 degrees Celsius. Coke, coal gas and coal tar. Let's learn about one of the types in detail. So what is about the coke? What is coke? Coke, when we heat the hardest at the 1000 degrees Celsius to the when we apply the 1000 degrees Celsius to coal, the buried remains जो बचा, this is coke. जो remains हुआ, जो बचा हीटिंग करने के बाद, this is known as a coke. So it is a hard porous means, suppose this is coke, so in this surface of this coke it has a many pores, it has a many holes. Hard, porous, and it is dry fuel, pure form of carbon. It is a pure form of carbon because all the materials which gets vaporized, mainly used in a steel industries for the extraction of iron. So coal is the purest form as compared to the anthracite coal also. So this is the product which is used in the industries for the extraction of iron. Second product is coal gas. It can generate a one type of gas. It is a mixture of hydrogen gas, methane gas and carbon monoxide gas. It is widely used for the domestic purposes, for cooking and lighting. कुकिंग करने के लिए एंड लाइट जनरेट करने के लिए ये यूज़ होता है. एंड दैट्स वाई इट इज़ ऑल्सो नॉट सेफ टू यूज़ बिकॉज इट कैन इग्नाइट एट even a small spark is there, it can easily burn, means it is a very combustible substance. And third product, it is coal tar, damer. It is a coal tar. It is a thick black greasy liquid at room temperature. ब्लैक कलर का लिक्विड होता है रूम टेम्परेचर पे. इट इज़ यूज टू मेक परफ्यूम्स, पेस्टिसाइड्स दैट आर द इंसेक्टिसाइड्स, एक्सप्लोजिव्स जो हम ब्लास्ट करने के लिए यूज़ करते हैं, एट्सेट्रा. सो इट इज़ यूज टू मेक परफ्यूम्स, पेस्टिसाइड्स एंड एक्सप्लोजिव्स. एंड इट इज़ ऑल्सो वाइडली यूज टू मेक द रोड. It is widely used to make the waterproof road. So these are the products of coal. 3 products that you have to complete in your CW. So this is all about your fossil fuels. In the next lecture we will move on the second type of fossil fuels. So this is over to you. Thank you.